All right, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's live stream. It's been a minute since I've been live on the Theme Park Express channel. How is everybody doing today? Let's see. Yeah, it's been about a month. It's been about a month since I've been live on here. So how's everybody doing? Hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody is having a fantastic weekend. We're going to give people a couple of minutes to get in here because the notification alert hasn't gone out quite yet that we are live. Waiting on a few people to come in here. Reebooksy Tacos, hello. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Colby Ruckle, hello from Canada. Appreciate you being here. What part of Canada are you from, by the way? What part of Canada are you watching from? I am very curious. Paige, hello. How's it going? Appreciate you being here, my friend. Let's see. Heather Bender, happy Saturday. Thank you so much for being here. Snowfang, good to see your face as always. How's everybody doing today? It's been a minute. Let's see. Carol L, hello from Chicago. Appreciate you being here. Nicole Kerner, hello. Welcome. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you guys being here. Let's see. Hey, Adrian from Ohio. I'm a big fan of you. Hey, Brazil vlogging. Or, sorry, what is that? Barzell vlogging. There you go. Barzell. Sorry, dyslexic. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Let's see. Colby Runkle, Ontario. Biggest fan. How's it going? It's going very well. It's going very well. I had a pretty easygoing day today. We were supposed to go to Universal Studios today. However, unfortunately, that did not happen. But we do plan on going tomorrow. So if you guys are going to be in the area, if you guys are going to be in the parks tomorrow, keep an eye out for us. We will be inside the parks. We're going to be going to Islands of Adventure tomorrow, where we're going to be checking out the All Hallows Eve Boutique, where we're going to have a dedicated video talking about the All Hallows Eve Boutique and the all-new Halloween Horror Nights merchandise. So you guys can look forward to that. And then we're going to be going into Universal Studios Park, doing another Halloween Horror Nights construction update. And we are also going to be talking about the safest places at Halloween Horror Nights to kind of escape the scares and the crowds and to kind of chill out. So I'm still working out how I'm gonna title that video, but like it's gonna be like the chill out zones of Halloween Horror Nights, if that makes sense. It's not gonna be a scaredy cat guide, because it's not gonna be a guide on how to avoid getting scared, but rather just a place to avoid the crowds, kind of desensitize and to just kind of relax for a little bit, if that makes any sense. So yeah, you guys have those videos to look forward to very soon. Let's see. Carly Clark, hello from Australia. Good lord, what time is it over there, by the way? What time is it over there? I need to know. AM or PM? Let's see. Zamora11, hello. Appreciate you being here. Terry Richards, hello from New Zealand. Goodness me. Holy cow. We have people literally across the entire world watching us right now. That is nuts. Stephanie Reyes, hello from Texas. I appreciate you being here. Cameron James Wolf says, hi. I appreciate that, Snowfang. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are both doing very well. Trisha Murphy, hello from Philly. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hello from California. Will you be filming the houses this year at Halloween Horror Nights? That is still up in the air. So unfortunately, I still have not received a media invite for Halloween Horror Nights this year from Universal Studios. I don't know if that's going to happen. I will say, if I don't get one by the end of this week, then it's more than likely that I'm not going to be filming inside the houses, unfortunately. However, I'm not the only content creator that is in this boat. There are several others that still haven't gotten an email invite to the media event for Halloween Horror Nights. So if that is the case and the group of us don't get the email for the media event, then we're probably going to do a group RIP tour, maybe. We're still talking things out. We don't know if that's exactly going to happen, but yeah, as of right now, I don't think I'm going to get a media invite this year, sadly. I'm very happy that I got one last year, though. Last year was absolutely phenomenal, and I'm super thankful for the opportunity that I got last year. So, it's all right. If it happens, great. If not, we're still going to go to the event. We're still going to have a great time. We're going to be there the entirety of opening weekend, giving you guys a bunch of videos from the event itself, and we're going to be going throughout, you know, the entirety of the season. So don't you guys worry about that. So yeah, hopefully we can film inside the houses. Let's see. Monica Lewis, hello from Nova Scotia. My son and I are coming to our first Halloween Horror Nights RIP tour. Can't wait. You are going to have a phenomenal time, Monica. You are going to have a great time. Definitely keep an eye out for me though, because I'll be around most days. Let's see. Carly Clark, Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Good to see you. Wow, it is early. It is early over there. Well, I appreciate you waking up nice and early and tuning into the live stream for sure. Did you guys get notifications, by the way, that the stream was live? Because I don't think because I didn't get a notification that the stream was live. I never got an alert. Did I? Oh, yeah. I did get an alert. I just missed it. I just missed it on my phone. That's why. No big deal. But yeah, I appreciate you all being here. Let's see. First thoughts on Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party from the vids you've seen or anything, etc. Like as far as this year's event is concerned, it looks great. It looks great. Unfortunately, Coda and I are not able to go this year because we have our cruise coming up. Well, so not only do we have the 8-night Bermuda cruise that's coming up in just 3 weeks, we're 21 days away from that cruise. We also have opening weekend of Halloween Horror Nights, and I'm also planning on going to Halloween Horror Nights over in Hollywood as well for the first time ever. So there's just a lot of costs involved within the next 3 weeks. So unfortunately, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party had to make the cut. It got chapeked in our budget over here. So unfortunately, we're not able to experience a Not So Scary Halloween Party this year. But however, from years past, we do really enjoy the event. We highly recommend it for anyone. We do highly recommend it for anyone who's looking to go, anyone who's looking to experience a family-friendly Halloween event. The parade is awesome. The character meet and greets are awesome. The candy is awesome. The fireworks are awesome. Everything is awesome. Are you whispering? Babe? Never mind. Wow, what is happening? I have my headphones on, and for some reason, I hear whispering, like, right here. My house is haunted. I swear to God, it's haunted. Like, I'm hearing whispering. Like, I'm sitting here, I have music in my ears, but I hear whispering, and it sounds like you. Just, like, right here. I know, that's really weird and creepy. Like, I swear to God, twice I heard it. And it sounded like... And it sounded like you were right here. Yeah, our house is haunted, I'm 99% sure. But yeah, again, Mickey's Not So Scary. I highly recommend it for anybody. No, YouTube, I'm not going to run an ad right now. There's Coda. Everyone say hi. Let's see. The journey awaits new friends from Georgia, Atlanta. Hey, appreciate you guys being here. Let's see. I don't think the media pass is happening. Probably not. Probably not. We'll see. I'll send another email. I'll send another email out. Probably midweek, and I'll just be like, hey, is it happening? If not, no big deal. Let's see, would you ever vlog your wedding with Coda? We would definitely do a video of some kind to post on YouTube, 100%. Whether or not it's going to be a proper vlog, I have no idea, but we're definitely going to be having some videographers there whenever we do get married, and there's definitely going to be some kind of video for YouTube. Let's see, Carl Matone, Carl and Linda here from Davenport, Florida. Love your vlogs and your energy. Hope to see you and Coda on the Fantasy Bermuda Cruise. Yeah, absolutely. I hope to see you guys there as well. Definitely. I look forward to seeing everybody that's going on the cruise. I've had so many people from that cruise reach out to me and say, hey, we're going to be on that cruise. I can't wait to meet you guys. The videos have helped them out, so I love hearing that stuff. Let's see, Carly Clark, seeing how I can't fly over to Halloween Horror Nights, I love watching all your updates, and it feels like I'm right there thanks to you. Hey, that's awesome. I'm so happy that I'm able to help you guys live vicariously through us for your Halloween Horror Nights. Hopefully you can make it out here soon for an event. Let's see, Lament, I'm just here for the Halloween spirit and waiting for my haunt to start. What's your local haunt? Unless you're just waiting for Halloween Horror Nights, then in which case it's very soon. We're less than 2 weeks away. Less than 2 weeks away from Halloween Horror Nights. Let me ask you guys, what if you guys are planning on visiting Halloween Horror Nights this year, or if you're unfortunately not able to make it, let me know your top rated haunted house. What house are you most excited for out of the 10 that we got this year? For me personally, Dueling Dragons. I am so excited to head into Dueling Dragons. I'm just worried that I'm overhyping it in my head because there are so many possibilities. There are so many things that they could do with that haunted house, and I'm worried that I'm overhyping it, but I need to know if I need to know what you guys think. Also, by the way, we have 56 people in here right now and only 20 likes. If you guys are hearing my voice right now, you enjoy the content, you love the live streams, you love hanging out, go ahead and leave a like on the live stream, as it greatly helps us out. Thank you so much. It helps, YouTube recognize that the channel is actually important. So that would be great. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and do so, please. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers. We're so close. I'd love to hit it by the end of the year. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I would love to see that happen. So please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Thank you so much. Let's see. How much is it to go to Not So Scary Halloween Party? Not So Scary Halloween Party, it all depends on the time that you go, but in like September, like the most expensive ticket is like $200 a person. It's like $199 a person, but it all depends. I think in September, most dates in September are actually sold out right now. It can range between like $150 to $200 a person. So yeah, it's actually pretty insane. Let's see. Hey, Adrian, I'm a scare actor at a theme park in Ohio, and they do boo necklaces. Why don't they just get rid of them? So I literally just tweeted about this. Just before we went live, I tweeted about this. I scare acted for 5 years at Busch Gardens, at Howl Scream. I was a scare actor at Howl Scream for 5 years. And I absolutely despise the necklaces. Thankfully, I was gone from Busch Gardens before they brought them in. But as soon as I saw that they were doing something like that, I said, no way. Absolutely no way. And I have other, haunt friends and other scare actor friends who absolutely despise these necklaces because it just adds a whole new level of stress that's not needed for their job. You get hired to scare people, not to try and pay attention to what necklaces people are wearing and to not scare them. In my opinion, if you pay for a haunt event, you're paying to get scared and you're fair game. And that includes anybody in the family. If your great grandma Becky pays to go to Halloween Horror Nights, you're fair game to get scared. If little Johnny, 5-year-old Johnny, wants to go to Halloween Horror Nights and you pay for him to go to Halloween Horror Nights, he's fair game, in my opinion. If you don't want to get scared, then just don't go. Like, those no boo necklaces, they're not necessary. Like, I understand both sides though, because there are people who say, yeah, these necklaces are great for first timers and people who want to, bring themselves into the event, but there are just too many people out there who will, heaven forbid they accidentally get scared if the scare actor doesn't see that they're wearing that necklace. They can easily go to guest relations, complain about that one scare actor, and then that scare actor gets in trouble because he was just doing his job and didn't see that you were wearing a necklace. So I see both sides of the coin, but I am team no, like, get rid of the necklaces. That's just me. So yeah. Snuffy, you're watching on your TV. How do I look on the big TV? I hope I look good. Let's see. Would you ever vlog your wedding? Oh yeah, we already covered that one. Let's see. King for a Day. Hello. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Sonali, going on a Disney Alaskan cruise on the 28th of this month. So excited. Thank you for all your Alaska vlogs. Hey, that's awesome. You guys are going to have a phenomenal time. You guys are going to have a great time. So thank you so much for watching the videos. I'm glad that they were able to help you out. Let's see. What are your thoughts about the boo necklaces? Just covered that. Let's see. My local haunt is the Beast Haunted House, and I've worked there for 10 years. That's awesome. Where's that located? So I can do some research on it. Let's see. Maya or Mia, Stranger Things and Dueling Dragons, can't decide. I'm really excited for the Stranger Things Haunted House. It was such a missed opportunity to not have it at the event last year with how popular the show was last year. Everyone was, wanting Vecna to come to Halloween Horror Nights. Everyone was running up that hill. And now they're finally doing it. And I'm super happy. Super happy that they're able to do that. By the way, guys, I never asked, is the music too loud? Am I too loud? Is everything sounding good? Let me know. Let's see. Would you ever do a video where you play theme park games on Roblox and compare them to the real thing? I have never been interested in Roblox, to be completely honest with you. I know what it is. I know that it is a popular game, but I've never been super interested in it. I don't really understand it. Maybe one day. I mean, never say never. Maybe one day, but as of right now, no, not really. Let's see. Hi, question about the photo package on DCL. Is it worth it deciding whether or not for our first cruise, do you get the unlimited package? Every once in a while, we do get the unlimited package. When we were in Alaska, we did get the unlimited photo package. And when Code and I were on the Wish, we also got the unlimited photo package. I think it's worth it, but for some people, it's not. Only because it is very expensive. It can be upwards of $300 depending on how long your cruise is. I know for a 7-night, it's like $300. But it all depends on who you guys are and if you enjoy taking pictures and if your family enjoys taking pictures. The problem about the unlimited photo package for a lot of people is that in their mind they feel like they have to stop for every single PhotoPass photographer, and that can really put a damper on someone's vacation mentally. You know, you don't want to feel like you have to get your money's worth out of the photo package. So it's 100% up to you. Disney does do a good job at lowering the prices and giving you a discount if you book ahead of time, because it's a lot more expensive if you book on the ship. But I don't know. It really depends on the people. If you guys are photo people and you love dressing up, you love meeting characters, and you want to take pictures all around the ship, then go for it. Absolutely, you're going to get your money's worth out of it. But if you're not really the photo type of people and your kids don't really like taking photos, then it's not really worth fighting with them to, you know, get dressed in different outfits to go and take pictures. So it all depends. It all depends, to be completely honest. There's no right or wrong answer for whether or not a photo package is worth it. However, there are other, you know, packages available. You can do a 10 package, 20 package, and I think there's a 50 package as well. So it all depends. It all depends. So yeah. Let's see. I work at a haunt here in Ohio. It's part of Cedar Fair, and I absolutely agree that they need to get rid of the boo necklaces. Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's see. I'm paying for little Johnny to get scared. Makes sense to get scared on those nights. If you don't want to get scared, wait till Halloween Horror Nights is over. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You can go to Weenie Hut Jr. Weenie Hut Jr. Halloween Horror Nights. Let's see. Lee Allen. Hey, Adrian. What excursions are you doing, if any, in Bermuda? See you on board. Okay, so these are the excursions that we have booked. I need to pull this up or else I'm going to forget. Let me pull these up. Let's see. Disney Cruise Line. Because I will forget my reservations. Let me log in real quick. I have 3 excursions booked, I think. Or 4. Let's see. 8-night Bermuda. Let's see. Let's go to our itinerary. Where's the itinerary? There it is. Just waiting for it to load. The Disney Cruise Line website can be a little bit slow. So we have Port Canaveral. Let's see. Day 2 is at sea. Day 3 is at sea, where we're going to have Palo Brunch. I'm super excited for that. That's something that Code and I look forward to on every cruise now, is Palo Brunch or Palo Dinner. It's so good. But Palo Brunch especially, I think Code loves Palo Brunch more. So day 4, we are at Kings Wharf, Bermuda. And we have a whopping 3 excursions booked in one day. 3 excursions in one day. So we dock at 8:30 in the morning, and our first excursion is at 1:30. So we have a little bit of time in the morning to get off the ship. We're maybe going to go to Horseshoe Bay that morning, or we don't know if we're going to do it the second morning. It all depends. We really want to get back on the ship on time for this excursion, but our first excursion is at 1:30 p.m., and it's the Turtle Cove Glass Bottom and Snorkel excursion. So we're going to go on a glass bottom boat. I have no idea how glass bottom the boat is. I've heard some mixed reviews, but the whole purpose of this cruise to Bermuda is because not that many people take a cruise to Bermuda. If you go online and if you go on YouTube and you look at Disney Cruise Line videos, 90% of them are going to be out of Port Canaveral on the Disney Wish or the Disney Dream going to the Bahamas. There are plenty on the Fantasy as well, but there are not that many videos that are, you know, good and informative on Bermuda. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't any good videos out there, but the majority of videos out there talking about Disney Cruise Line and Bermuda are just, you know, family vacation videos where it's just a compilation of them doing different things, which is all good and dandy. I love watching those videos as well, but they don't really do a good job at informing people who are looking to do research on that particular cruise and different excursions. You know what I mean? So this cruise overall is to, you know, put videos out there to help other people who may be going to Bermuda, on Disney Cruise Line specifically, and to know what to expect. And that's why we are doing 3 excursions. So the Turtle Cove Glass Bottom and Snorkel, we're going to be doing that one. Let's see. So yeah, I'm excited to review them, and all of these excursions are going to be reviewed in separate videos, and then of course in the main vlog you guys are going to be seeing just compilations of different things that we do. And also I want to remind you guys, Patreon supporters, you guys are going to be getting early and ad-free access to all of our cruise videos for this Bermuda cruise. So if you guys want to go support us on Patreon, link to that down in the description below. You can support us for any amount and you will get early and ad-free access to all of our videos, so that way you can watch them before they go live to the actual public. So 1:30 to 4:45 we have the Turtle Cove Glass Bottom and Snorkel excursion, and then at 6:30 we have just under 2 hours back on board the ship. Before at 6:30 we're going to be doing the Sunset Catamaran Swizzle Cruise. It's adults only, so we're going on a catamaran out on the water at sunset, and we are going to be partaking in some alcoholic beverages. So I'm really excited to try that one. Just based off of the initial research that I did when we booked this cruise, is that the Sunset Catamaran is something really nice to do and something that shouldn't be missed. So this is where being a platinum comes in clutch. Because we had pretty much almost first dibs at a lot of the excursions, and for this cruise in particular, you know, just based off of what I'm seeing in the Facebook groups for this cruise, is that a lot of people who were either silver or newbies didn't really get, you know, much access to any of the official excursions through Disney, and they had to book third party at the actual in Bermuda. So yeah, the more you cruise with Disney, the better the benefits and the better the perks. So yeah, 6:30 to 8:15 we have the Sunset Catamaran cruise, and then we get off of that at 9:45 we have the Bermuda Triangle Evening Cruise. Now, I had only done very little research on this particular excursion. I know you go out on a boat and you go out there in the middle of the ocean at night. So in the dead of night, you are out there in the middle of the ocean, and you're just out there in the Bermuda Triangle. There's not really too much information out there on it. So again, these are all excursions that there aren't too many videos out there on YouTube. There's not too much information on it. I want to go out there, see it for myself, and I want to review it for you guys, and I want to put videos out there on it, so that way other people know in the future what they can expect from these excursions and when they go to Bermuda. So I can tell you guys right now, the Bermuda Triangle Evening Cruise is going to terrify me. It's going to terrify me because, number one, I don't like the water. I do not like the ocean. I don't know what the heck is down there. I've played Subnautica briefly. That game terrifies me. I have the fear of the unknown. You know what I mean? So that excursion is going to terrify me, but I'm still excited to check it out. You know what I mean? It's one of those, you know, you only live once thing. It's one of those YOLO things. But I'm super excited to check it out. So those are the 3 excursions that we have booked in Bermuda, and all of these excursions, between me and Coda, it totals out to about $500. It totals out to about $500 for all 3 of these excursions alone. So yeah, Bermuda excursions are pretty expensive. And granted, they're not as expensive as what you would find in Alaska. Alaska excursions are expensive, but we have those, and then we do Nassau, and we have Palo Dinner booked for Nassau. But other than that, we have no other excursions booked and experiences. Something that's really cool that I'm hoping works out well is when we're in Nassau, just based off of doing research, I do believe that the Disney Magic is supposed to be in Nassau the same day that we are. So if all goes according to plan, we should have 2 Disney ships in port at the same time in Nassau, and that would be really cool for a video. So yeah, those are the excursions that I have booked for this Bermuda cruise. And again, we are setting sail on September 9th, and it is an 8-night cruise on the Disney Fantasy. If you guys want to support us on Patreon and get early and ad-free access to those videos, you guys can hit that link down in the description below. But yeah, moving on. Let's see. We have 74 people watching. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all being here. But only 49 likes. Can we get that up to 60? Can we get that up to 60 likes? That would be fantastic. Again, it greatly helps out the channel. And it tells YouTube that we're actually relevant and important. Let's see. Let's catch up with some of these. Spider Tie, hi, I'm such a big fan. Could you check out a new cruise line? That would be cool. Again, I'm your #1 fan. Hey, I appreciate that, Spider Tie. You just joined. What ship were we talking about? We were talking about the fantasy. We were talking about the fantasy. Yes, we do plan on next year doing a Royal Caribbean cruise. We don't exactly know when. I'm trying to coordinate things between another cruise YouTuber, Good Morning Adventures. We might do a cruise with them. We're in talks with them to possibly do it on Icon of the Seas, maybe. We'll see though, but definitely next year we are going to be doing a Royal Caribbean cruise, so don't you guys worry. You guys are going to get some diversity in your cruise line content. Let's see, do I have a Disney pin collection? Unfortunately not. I am not a pin collector. I've never really been too into the pins, but that's just me. I know that there are a lot of people who are really into pin collecting. Hey, we got 60 likes in here. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. I just noticed that. Let's see. Hey, Adrian, would you ever do a room tour or house tour showing off your Disney collection? Unfortunately, I mean, I don't have too much of a collection per se. I just have a lot of little random knickknacks. I mean, you can see all the little Grogus behind me. We have an army behind me, and then I have like Kingdom Hearts Keyblades over here because I'm a big fan of Kingdom Hearts. And then where is it? Down here I have my my paintings that Coda and I did. So yeah, I mean, I don't have too much of a collection, but if that's something that you guys really want, then you know, maybe one day, let's see. Spend time. Am I talking about the treasure? No, I am not talking about the treasure. Speaking of the treasure though, if you guys are curious, the next time I'm going to be live on this channel is going to be August 30th. August 30th is when I'm going to be live at 11 a.m. Eastern, when they're going to be doing their grand reveal for the Disney treasure. That is where they're going to be doing a live stream, and they're going to be revealing practically everything that we can expect to see on board the ship, as far as different venues, different restaurants, you know, a whole bunch of different onboard experiences. We're going to find out what we're going to be getting on board the Disney treasure. So I'm super excited for that. We're going to be going live on here, so make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and you have that notification bell turned on, so that way you guys don't miss that live stream, because as they're revealing it, we're going to be going live over here giving our reactions. I'm super excited for that. Super excited. Let's see. Colleen, hello. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Coles, just signed up for a photo package. Does it charge prior to the cruise or at the end of the cruise? So your photo package is going to be reflected on your cruise folio at the end of the voyage. Depending on how long your cruise is, they're going to be charging your card as the cruise progresses. So just make sure you guys keep an eye on that. I need to make a video talking about like the finances and the hidden charges and stuff on a cruise, which there aren't really any hidden charges, kind of clickbaity, but you know, just there are things that can sneak up on you on a cruise that people don't think about. And one thing that people don't know is that Disney, depending on the length of your cruise, can charge your card as the cruise goes on. It's not going to be all just one big charge, you know what I mean? So you definitely need to make sure that you pay attention to that, and make sure that you pay attention to your cruise folio, because it'll show what's actually been charged and what hasn't been charged yet. But yeah, all of that stuff should, for the most part, be coming out towards the end of the cruise. And also, if you have any excursions booked, those aren't going to be actually charged to your card until the excursion actually goes out, until you've experienced it. Because heaven forbid the excursion gets canceled, then they need to refund it, and yada yada yada, you know what I mean? Let's see, Rebuxy Tacos, you actually did the Bermuda Triangle nighttime excursion. It was cool. They give a good history. Rum punch was served too. Interesting. Okay. I may need some of that liquid courage. It's totally not scary at all. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. It's still not going to keep me from being scared, but I'll make sure to keep that in mind. Let's see. I decided to get the 10 photo package. Thanks for your awesome advice. My partner and I didn't take any photos. Don't take many photos in general, so unlimited would be too much pressure. Yes, absolutely. If you don't take too many photos, then yeah, one of those lower tier packages would definitely be worth it for you. Let's see. It is odd to be in the pitch dark in a regular boat, though. It is dark, but on the boat we were on, it had a glass bottom, and they turned on the lights so you can see the nightlife marine animals. See, oh my god, you're not helping me out here. It's the pitch black darkness that's gonna terrify me, and I'm just gonna be anxious the entire time, because there's so much that can go wrong and that can happen. And oh no. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it for you guys. So you better be ready, and you guys better like the heck out of that video, because I'm gonna be terrified the entire time. Let's see. Hey, Adrian, I love watching your Disney Cruise vlogs. They're really awesome. Hey, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Let's see. You've been to Bermuda, and it was amazing. I've heard a lot of great things. I've definitely heard a lot of great things. So I'm excited to go, and Coda's really excited too. It's someplace different. And it's not Alaska. It's not the Caribbean. Well, I mean, is Bermuda in the Caribbean, or is it its own thing? I don't know. Anyways, it's not Bermuda. It's not the Caribbean. It's not the Bahamas. It's something different. It's not Alaska. Did I just say it's not Bermuda? It's Bermuda. Of course it is. Let's see here. Let's see. You've done the 10 photo package. It was good because you'll be able to go through and pick the 10 best from your cruise. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Lori John Carlson, the calm before the storm. What calm? What calm before the storm? What storm? What are you talking about? Hey, what is that? Okay, I'm not gonna lick your finger on stream. Coda's baking cookies and she wants me to try the cookie dough. Eh. Well, I don't know what you want from me. Eh. Ooh, that's good. Okay, that's really tasty. Really tasty, thank you. I cannot wait. Let's see. The spam. That is no bueno. Read books, eat tacos. Thank you so much for that. I was in the process of doing that. Thank you so much. And, we're actually gonna go ahead and do this too. We're gonna do that too. Okay. No spamming, please. Let's see. I gotta catch up. Am I gonna go on the Disney Treasure? Yes, 100% we are gonna go on the Disney Treasure. We're gonna do our best. To be on the maiden voyage. I would love to do that because we're platinum. I would love to try and do that, but however, because we have the new tier Pearl, we do have a lot of Pearl cruisers who will probably, hop on the Disney Treasure on the maiden voyage. But we're gonna try our best to be on the maiden voyage. And also, Disney, if you're watching, invite your boy on the media cruise, please. Invite your boy. Fun fact, I've sent Disney Cruise Line multiple emails, and they basically said, yeah, no. Thanks, but no thanks. Like, at the bare minimum, I just want, like, press releases, but they're like, yeah, no thanks. It is what it is. Let's see. Do you know if there is a wait list for Royal Gathering? I stayed up and checked. I stayed up and checked at midnight, and it was already sold out, going on our first Disney cruise next month. So, Coles, Royal Gathering, you are going to be able to book it when you get on the ship. They do hold back some reservations for people to book as soon as you get on. So, the earlier you check in for your cruise, the earlier boarding group you're going to get, the sooner you're going to get on the ship, and the sooner you can go to guest relations or the excursion desk. Not the excursion desk, it's going to be guest relations. The sooner you're going to be able to go there and to book a Royal Gathering. I don't know if you're going to be able to book it on the app. I think you can, but don't hold me to that. It's safer to go to guest relations. But yes, you are going to be able to do that. They do hold reservations back, so that way people who weren't able to book it online can do it when they get there. So don't you guys worry. And yes, if they are sold out, then they will put you on a wait list for sure. Let's see. Don't forget to do a packing video if you can. Yes, I never got a chance to do one for Alaska. I'm super upset about that. Never got a chance to do one for that one. But yes, I will try to do a packing video for Bermuda for sure. Let's see. What programs do you use to edit and to make your thumbnail? I've noticed there has been an upgrade recently. Well, thank you for that. I definitely appreciate that. I've been trying to put a lot more effort into my thumbnails and editing. But to edit videos, I use Final Cut Pro. And it also helps that I upgraded my camera. It also helps that I upgraded my camera too. It's a 4K, so the videos are now in 4K. But yeah, Final Cut Pro, I use that. That cost me about $300, so it's definitely not cheap. You can definitely edit for cheaper, but that's just the program that I prefer to use. And to edit my thumbnails, I use an online program called PicMonkey. I don't use Photoshop for my thumbnails. I use PicMonkey. So And that one costs like $7 a month for the pro version. There is a free version, but the pro version just has a lot more features and a lot more things that I can do. So yeah, that is what I do. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. Let's see. Although when I went to Bermuda, it was a Carnival cruise and that ported out of New York. Yeah, I know a lot of cruises that go to Bermuda port out of New York. I'm actually kind of surprised about that. What kind of cookies? They're going to be chocolate chip cookies. Chocolate chip cookies. Let's see, how many cruises is it for Pearl? 25. 25 cruises, and I'm currently at 13. With this Bermuda cruise, it's going to be 14. With Bermuda, it's going to be 14. We have a January cruise, 15, and then we have the Lighthouse Point. That's going to be 16. And then the Treasure, 17. So we'll be there soon. It's just going to take a minute. I'm gonna have to hop on a couple of 3 nights just to pad my status. Let's see. I have bought the photo package. I have bought the photo books on both of my Disney cruises. We were able to arrange the layout and pick the best photos. I think there was a space for about 25 to 30 photos. I think a while ago, many years ago, I think in 2012 during my other fantasy cruise, my parents bought the photo book. Either that or they made the book on their own. I have no idea. But we have a book somewhere in my parents' house with a bunch of photos of us on the Disney Fantasy. I don't know if that was through Disney or through someone else. But that's actually a really good idea to review the photo book. It's actually a good idea. We should do that. I don't know how much that is, though, to review the photo book. Let's see. Mia, hey, Adrian. Notice you tasted some of Halloween Horror Nights food. What would you recommend? The Last of Us ravioli? And did you try the alcoholic beverages? No, unfortunately, I did not try the alcoholic beverages. I just really wasn't in the mood to try an alcoholic beverage. I have to be in the mood for it. You know, I'm kind of a social drinker, and I was kind of there by myself. You know, I wasn't hanging out with too many people during the actual food tasting, but the Last of Us raviolis were really good. Oh my god, the raviolis themselves were really good. They're mushroom raviolis, and they have fried mushrooms on top that looks like the cordyceps virus. It was really cool, really good. And during the event, you're actually going to be able to get a rations can, so a lot of people are going to be bringing that home with them as a little souvenir. But that was good. The peanut bluter burger, peanut butter burger, one of those burgers, that was really tasty. Again, it was a sample size, so I didn't taste much peanut butter at all. So hopefully during the event it's not overpowering with peanut butter, but I'm definitely going to try that again. Let's see what else. The poutine was really good. I really love the poutine. That was amazing. I'm definitely looking forward to trying that again. And the Surfer Boy pizza was actually really good as well. And that's about it for the items that I really enjoyed, but for the most part, the other items there were actually pretty tasty as well. But again, I was there by myself, and they had already fed us so much prior to that I didn't get the opportunity to try much else. I had a brain fart. Sorry. But when the event does start, yeah, we will try some of the alcoholic beverages. Let's see. Katie, perhaps a treasure cruise with Peter and Kitra? Maybe. We're going to be sailing with Peter and Kitra on the Lighthouse Point inaugural cruise. So that's going to be fun. We have rooms right next to each other. So that's going to be a fun cruise. If you guys like cruising and you guys like Ordinary Adventures, that's going to be a fun one to watch. Let's see. ONG, thank you for the info. We are boarding at 1 p.m. We have a 3-year-old and a 7-month-old, so we really wanted to. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. Let's see. Babies are too small for excursions, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I think, though, I don't know. I need to find out this information. I think you're able to leave your kids at the Oceaneers clubs if you want to go on an excursion. I don't know for sure there. Don't quote me on that. But anyways, let's see. Cruising to Alaska next July. I was wondering, did you convert cash in Canadian or just use a debit card? I used a debit or credit card, but something that we found out on this most recent cruise is that if you're in Canada, when we went to Costco, they don't take MasterCard. At least at the Costco. I don't know if that's the same for other places, but most times I use either Apple Pay or I use a credit or debit card. So we didn't have to convert money, but you should convert some money, you know, just kind of pre-plan and visualize what you're going to be buying ahead of time from Canada. And it also depends on how long you're going to stay there, and maybe do like 20 to 50 bucks, convert that to Canadian cash, and then, you know, you can use that. It'll definitely help you out for sure. But no, you don't have to if you don't want to. Let's see. You went to Hollywood Studios yesterday. Hey, that's awesome, Brendan. I hope you had a fun time. Hope you had a fun time. Let's see. What is my favorite video I've made? That is a tough question. Tough question. Most recently, I gotta say, my proposal video. The proposal video from the Alaska cruise, I really had a lot of fun editing that video together, finding the music for it, and going through my catalog of videos on the channel and finding different clips of Coda and I together. I think that that was really cool. That's definitely probably one of my favorite videos that I've ever made. Another video that I really enjoyed filming and editing was the challenge for a day, or was the tourist for a day video at Magic Kingdom, where I went in, I had a predetermined list of different things that I needed to get done in a single day at Magic Kingdom, and I accomplished that goal, and it was a lot of fun to film and edit. So those are a couple of videos. But yeah, that's a great question. If you guys haven't seen our proposal video, I highly suggest you go back on the channel and do that. Go and check it out. Give it some love. Let's see. This is not related to Disney or Halloween Horror Nights, but have you been to New York during Christmas time? Any tips? We're going to New York first time during December. Yes, I actually have an entire series on the channel dedicated to New York at Christmas time. We went to New York in December of last year, where we saw a bunch of Broadway shows, and we did Rockefeller Center. We did a whole bunch. We did all of that good stuff. So yeah, we were there for about a week, almost about a week. So definitely check that out if you want a lot more info. Definitely take advantage of the subway system in New York City. You don't need to rent a car. You can pay for the subway using Apple Pay, so you don't have to like get a ticket or anything. You can just go up to the machines and just Apple Pay, tap your phone, and you're going to be able to go out onto the subways. The people that work on the subways, they're very helpful. If you need to go anywhere in the city, just ask them, hey, I'm trying to get here. What trains do I need to take? And they'll be able to tell you exactly what you need to do. The earlier you go to Rockefeller Center to see the tree, the better in the day. Like, I know everyone wants to see it at night, but the earlier in the day you do it, the better. It's going to be less crowded, and don't do what we did and don't go on a Saturday. Avoid Saturday at all costs when trying to go see the Christmas tree at Rockefeller Center, because that was not a fun time. You were packed in like sardines, and everyone was trying to go one way. People were yelling, people were losing their kids. It was just a nightmare. It's not worth it. If you have to go on a Saturday, go early in the day. But yeah, just avoid Saturday altogether. Let's see, what else? Definitely take advantage of some Broadway shows. If you don't have any like set plans for Broadway shows, go to the city early in the morning. And if for example you want to see Sweeney Todd or Back to the Future, go to the ticket box office early in the morning and see if you can do like one of the rush tickets or a lottery ticket, you know, something like that. There are ways to get cheaper seats for Broadway shows, so that's always something that you can do. And walk through Central Park. Walk through Central Park. Central Park is a lot of fun. I really love Central Park, and we really enjoyed the Central Park Zoo. Coda really liked the Central Park Zoo. So yeah, there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do in New York City around Christmas time. So definitely check out that vlog series on the channel. Hope you enjoy your visit. Let's see. The book only costs about $139. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's see. What is this Royal Gathering we were speaking of? So on the Disney Cruise Line, they do a Royal Gathering where it's completely free to do, but you do need to make a reservation for it ahead of time. It is where you can meet a lot of the princesses on the ship. So they do a Royal Gathering where in the main atrium throughout the cruise at different times, all the princesses come out and they have different sections, and you're able to just do meet and greets with all of them. And you stand in one big line and you go from princess to princess to princess to princess, and you take pictures, you interact with them, get autographs, do whatever you want with the princesses. And that's something that's very popular that Disney Cruise Line has started doing. The only problem is that you need to book it ahead of time. It's completely free to do. It's not an added charge, but it's become very popular that they need reservations. So you're able to book Royal Gathering when you check in for your actual cruise. So it's not under the excursion section When other excursions open up, it's only available to book when you actually check in for your cruise, whenever you're able to check in for your cruise. So yeah, that's the gist of it. That's the gist of it. Let's see. Mia, thank you. I'll check it out when I go to Halloween Horror Nights. Yes, absolutely. Let's see. Your husband is Canadian and loves poutine. Poutine is so good. Poutine is amazing. I wish we had more of it here in the States. I know you can get it more up north, and like where Coda's from, in like Michigan. I know they got poutine and stuff over there, but we need more of it down here in Florida. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's see. Jenna, hello from British Columbia, Canada. I appreciate you being here. I love British Columbia. We went into British Columbia when we were on our last Alaskan cruise, and it's gorgeous. I mean, granted, we were only there for maybe a couple hours, but it's still gorgeous. Let's see. Your husband is from NS. Am I dumb? I don't know what NS is. I'm sorry. Let's see. Steph Barry, one of our channel members, I appreciate you being here. Definitely excited to see your cruise with Peter and Kitra. Love your collabs. Hey, thank you so much. That's going to be a very fun cruise. I'm so looking forward to that cruise. It's going to be amazing. Let's see. Royal Gathering booked 30 days ahead. Part of your onboard fun. No fee, but still a ticketed event. Yep, Colleen summed it up perfectly. Let's see. Did you see a lot of very small children on your Alaska cruise? We are Orlando natives / Disney AP holders, thinking of Alaska next year, but our kids are very young. Son turned 3, daughter 7 months. Nova Scotia, gotcha. Thank you. There were kids. Don't get me wrong. There were kids, but definitely not as many as there could have been, and not as many as we've seen in the past. Like, you're definitely going to see a lot more kids on a Caribbean or a Bohemian cruise on like the Disney Wish or Disney Dream or something like that. But in Alaska, there's definitely going to be a lot fewer kids, but there's still going to be kids. There's still definitely going to be kids. So it wasn't too many, you know. Let's see. Tower of Terror was a 225-minute wait yesterday. Good lord, that's crazy. That's insane. I wouldn't wait for that. Lightning Lane. Let's see. Are you still going to post the Back to the Future opening night vlog? I don't know yet. I don't know, because based off of what I've seen, the videos haven't been doing too well from other people that have posted videos on Back to the Future, and I know that my video is going to be an automatic 10 of 10. But if you guys are really interested in seeing the Back to the Future opening night vlog, I mean, it's nothing super special. It's just a compilation of different clips that I took from that opening night and what I saw and experienced. It's not even like it's not even 10 minutes worth of footage. So, I mean, if you guys are really, if you guys are super into that, then yeah, definitely let me know. So we'll see. Let's see. Heather Bender. Hey, cruise question for Alaska. Did you find it easy when disembarking to go home or to go straight from the ship to the airport? I found it pretty easy. We got off the ship and we took an Uber from the port to the airport. However, something that I learned on this most recent cruise is that there's actually an excursion that you can do through Disney. Whoops. There's an excursion that you can do through Disney that's, you know, on that last day as you get off, where you get off the ship, they'll take your bags and they'll actually take you to a part of Vancouver where it's like a sky bridge. It's a sky bridge excursion where they take you to that and then they take you to the airport, and that's all through Disney. I don't know how much it is, but I learned that was a thing, so that is an option for you guys if you do have a flight that is later on in the day. But for us, it was pretty easy. You know, you just have to be aware that the Uber pickup and drop off location is kind of farther away. It's kind of farther. It's not really farther away. It's like a block away, but you do need to carry all your bags over to that pickup and drop off location if you're not, you know, doing the area that's below the Pan Pacific Hotel. But yeah, definitely look into the bus service that Disney provides, because they'll be able to take you to the airport as well. Let's see. Carlos Days, hola. Just wanted to say hi. Appreciate you being here, man. Let's see. Thanks. You're the best. I appreciate that, Heather. Thank you so much. Let's see. What is your least favorite video I've ever made? My least favorite video. Well, now that I think about it, it wasn't a video that I posted on this channel. It wasn't a video I posted on this channel. So before this channel even started, you know, I was married, and I had a YouTube channel with my then ex, or with my now ex, and I had to make a video explaining why that channel was ending, and I had to explain that, you know, I got divorced and stuff. So that was definitely my least favorite video ever. Wasn't necessarily on this channel, but yeah, wasn't a fun one. Let's see, read books, eat tacos. So if we give you some donations for Not So Scary, would I go? Yes, we would go. However, we would rather put that money towards, you know, cruise line stuff. But I'm not going to tell you no. I'm not going to tell you no. If you guys do want to donate to get us to a Not So Scary Halloween party later on this season, then yes, absolutely, we will definitely do it. You know, if you say specifically this is for, you know, Not So Scary Halloween party, then yeah, we'll absolutely do it for sure. But you don't have to. You definitely don't have to. So let me ask you guys, what questions do you have for me? This is a Q&A live stream. Do you guys have any questions? You can ask us questions about theme parks, about me, about Coda, about, you know, cruising, Halloween Horror Nights. The world is your oyster. Go ahead and drop some questions. Let's see. Will I get married at Disney? If the price is right, yes. If the price is right, yes. Ideally, Coda and I would love to get married somewhere on Disney property. Our second option is somewhere on Universal Studios property, maybe at one of their hotels over there. That would be really nice. We want to involve theme parks in our wedding some way, shape, or form. If for whatever reason the price doesn't work out, then we'll obviously find someplace else to get married, but Disney is our definite first choice. We're not going to get married on a Disney cruise ship. Coda has vetoed that one, but she is open to getting a vow renewal on a Disney cruise ship. Because, you know, getting married for the first time is a big occasion, and, you know, she wants a lot of her family there, and asking people to pay for a Disney Cruise Line vacation just to see us get married, it's a lot to ask for most people. So yeah, there's that. Are you attending Oogie Boogie Bash this year? If not, will you in the future? No, we are not doing it this year. However, in the future, yes, we will 100% do it. It just seems like the whole process of getting tickets for Oogie Boogie Bash is just insane. So maybe next year. Maybe next year we'll see if we can do that. But yeah. We'll see. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. Hopefully people have fun this year, because from years past it's been looking good. Let's see. I'm with you. Love your cruise content. It's the best out there. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. That means a lot. That means a lot, because there are a lot of cruise line content creators out there, and it definitely means a lot. Peter Soretta, I just tuned in and heard my name. Yeah, we were talking about the Lighthouse Point cruise. Talking about the Lighthouse Point cruise and how people are excited for that. Let's see. I might have missed this answer, but what scare zone are you most excited for? Jungle of Doom. Jungle of Doom. I'm super excited for that one. It's been such a treat to go, you know, to Universal Studios every week and to see that specific scare zone get built up, you know, piece by piece. And the creative team has put so much effort into that scare zone that I want to see it succeed, and I want to see it come to life. I want to see it with all the fog and all the scare actors and all the sound effects and the lighting. I think that's the scare zone that I'm most looking forward to. My second most anticipated scare zone is going to be Shipyard 32. I really want to see what happens in Shipyard 32, because Universal did confirm that we're going to be seeing monsters from the past show up in the scare zone. So if you guys have been going to Halloween Horror Nights over the last, you know, however long years, you might see some familiar faces. So I'm super excited for that one as well. Let's see. Honestly, Halloween Horror Nights brings such a huge crowd every year. Do you ever think in the future Halloween Horror Nights would ever venture into Islands of Adventure? Thank you. Actually, they have ventured into Islands of Adventure many years ago. I think it was like Halloween Horror Nights 10 or 11. I think they ventured into Islands of Adventure. I could be completely wrong. I'm not the historian here for Halloween Horror Nights. I love the event to pieces, and I've been going since Halloween Horror Nights 20, but I have not. I'm not a historian by any means. But yes, they have ventured into Islands of Adventure, and I would give anything to hop in a time machine and go back in time and to visit that event myself, because it looked really cool. They involved the entire park, and then there was even a year where they did half Universal Studios, half Islands of Adventure for Halloween Horror Nights. So hopefully in the future they could do something similar to that again. But yeah, I totally agree with you. Halloween Horror Nights is getting really, really big, and they need to do something. They need to do something to expand the event, and I definitely think that moving on over and involving Islands of Adventure would be an excellent, great next step. I wish that they would do that again. Let's see. My second rebook to eat tacos. That's cruise line content out there. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. By the way, speaking of cruise line content, and Peter, if you're still here, Ordinary Adventures, they just got off of a Disney cruise, and they should be posting their videos soon. So if you guys want other Disney Cruise Line content and like really good, well edited content, check out Ordinary Adventures whenever they post their videos. I think they just got off the cruise today or yesterday. Let's see. How far out do you book your cruises? So okay, so Peter just got off today. That's awesome. That is awesome. So how long was it? Was it a 5 or 6 night or a 7 night? Because you were gone for a while. I think you said that you were boarding on Sunday, right? But yeah, how far out do I book my cruises? Typically, we book our cruises between, I mean, for our last few cruises, it was between 6 months and 6 and 5 months out. But this Bermuda cruise is actually the first ever cruise that we're going on where we booked it as soon as it opened. So way last year, as soon as it opened up for Gold Castaway Club, we booked this cruise. So this is the first time that we've ever like done something like this where we booked it so far out in advance. And read books, eat tacos. Oh my gosh, with a $100 donation.
Put this toward a new Disney Cruise Line booking. Your cruise content is intense. Thank you for all the tips you give us and the time it takes you to this.
Hey, thank you so much, my man. I appreciate that. Thank you. That will definitely go towards another cruise line booking. We're actually trying to save money right now for the impending down payment that we have to pay on the Disney Treasure when that gets announced. So thank you. That will definitely go towards that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Where was I? So yeah, we have that. And then we have the Disney... we have the Lighthouse Point cruise that we booked as soon as it opened up as well. So that's another cruise that we booked out as soon as we could. But typically we book between 6 and 5 months out. We're very last minute people. We're very last minute people. When you book cruises, do you go through a travel agent or do you book yourself? I always book myself. Most of the time I always book myself. So also. So I guess I can say this. So we actually had to cancel a cruise. So I on the channel and on Twitter, I teased a few months ago that we had booked our longest cruise ever, and it was to a location that we had never been to. We had booked a 11-night cruise. Was it 11 nights or 9 nights? It was 11 or 9 nights. I think it was 11 nights. It was an 11-night cruise from Vancouver to Hawaii. We booked that for next year, and it was in September. And unfortunately, we had to cancel that cruise. Because of, job issues and losing hours with work, and I just wasn't going to be able to keep up with the payments necessary to pay that cruise off in time. And then on top of that, we had this cruise in September that I was working on paying off at the time. We have the January cruise, and then the Lighthouse Point cruise, which is really expensive. The Lighthouse Point cruise is one of my most expensive cruises that I've ever had to pay for. And then on top of that, we figured with the Treasure coming, we would much rather go on the Treasure than go to Hawaii, which I know that sucks. But yeah, we did have to cancel that cruise and get that deposit money back and put it towards the Treasure down payment. So yeah, sad times. Sad times. But for that Hawaii cruise, we did use a travel agent. We transferred the booking through her, and unfortunately we had to cancel, so we had to get all that back. But for our next cruise, whenever we do book our next cruise, probably through the Treasure, we will use a travel agent and we'll transfer the excursion through her. As far as like booking is concerned, I book myself, and then I would transfer it over to a travel agent. Especially with the Treasure, like I just feel a lot more comfortable just doing it on my own, because, you know, travel agents, they have a lot of clients, and you know, there's always that possibility that they wouldn't be able to do it for you. I'd rather it be my own fault that I don't get on the Treasure on the maiden voyage, rather than put my faith in someone else. You know what I mean? Not that I don't trust them, but am I making any sense? Am I making any sense? I feel like I'm making sense. I hope I'm making sense. But yeah, there's that. Let's see. Jennifer V, have I ever done Halloween Horror Nights in Hollywood? No, but this is going to be my first year doing it, and I'm super excited. And also, hello from Michigan. Thank you so much. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Montana Gordon, Universal Annual Pass night. Do you think it will be crowded? I got in, and I'm wondering if you think we're going to be doing anything special that night. I have no idea. I don't think it's going to be necessarily crowded. I think Universal would do a good job at managing the crowd levels for that event. But yeah, hopefully they do something special. Maybe some special characters. That'd be cool. And Peter, you got off and it was a 5-night. That's excellent. I'm super excited for those videos, man. You have no idea. Koda loves the magic, and I love the magic too. So those videos are going to be great. You look like you guys had a lot of fun. By the way, did Kitra ever meet Chip and Dale? Because I know she posted on Twitter that she was looking for Chip and Dale. Did she ever meet them? I hope she did. Let's see, Monica Lewis, do you know if you're allowed to do a buffet at the end of the RIP tour instead of at the beginning? Not a big fan, not a big issue, but I definitely don't want to eat or drink much before walking. As far as I know, I don't think that you're able to do that at the end. I think they clear that area out once all the tours leave. I know in Hollywood, it's a lot different. I know in Hollywood, from what I hear, the RIP tours over there are definitely a lot cooler and are a lot more worth it. Not saying that the RIP tour isn't worth it over here, but I feel like you have a lot more freedom over there in Hollywood. But as far as the buffet is concerned, it's not really a buffet. It's more like a bunch of finger foods. And you go in there, and you're in there for about 30 minutes. You go in, get some finger foods, some hors d'oeuvres, and they give you a bunch of, waters and stuff, and then you're basically on your way. And if you want food the rest of the night, you need to break off from the group and use one of your break times to get some food. It can be pretty challenging. Can you use a placeholder on the Treasure? I don't know. I've never booked a placeholder before. I've never once ever booked a placeholder. I need to do that at some point soon. But no, I haven't booked one, and I don't know if you can. Let's see. Could you rank the Disneyland and Universal theme parks together? Rank them together. Hold that thought. I will. Kitra says, no, Chip and Dale were not on the ship, only Castaway and in the Pirate Show. Really? Huh. That's actually very surprising. They were everywhere on the Wonder when we went to Alaska. They were everywhere. Huh. I'm sorry to hear that. We'll make it a mission. On the Lighthouse Point cruise to get you to see Chip and Dale. Day 1, we need to meet Chip and Dale. Get Kitra to Chip and Dale. But I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry. Let's see. So ranking the parks. So as far as Universal parks are concerned, Islands of Adventure, number 1, hands down. That is my number 1 theme park in all of Orlando. I'm gonna have to write this stuff down. Number 1 theme park in Orlando for me. Let me write this down. So there's Islands, Universal, Epic Universe isn't gonna be on here. Then we have Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Epcot. That's a 5, and Animal Kingdom. That's a 6. So definitely number 1 is going to be Islands. This is just for my own mental sanity. Number 2, I'm going to put Magic Kingdom. Number 3, I'm going to do Epcot. Number 4, Universal Park. Hollywood Studios, and then Animal Kingdom. That's my ranking for the parks here in Orlando. And if I had to fit in Universal Studios in Hollywood, I'd probably put that after Epcot. I'd probably put it after Epcot. Universal Studios Hollywood, I enjoy a lot more than Universal Studios proper over here in Orlando, if that makes sense. I feel like they got a lot more to offer over there, and I love the tram tour. Let's see. Hey, Adrian. So glad I was able to get on before you signed off from the live. Don Mueller, one of our channel members, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Excuse me, I was just about to burp. Let's see. Friend and I are going to Disney for the first time the second week of December. Oh, boy. Let's see. Between MCOT Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom Hollywood Studios and Epcot, which park would you start with day one? We'll start around noon. Thanks. So if you're not going to be spending the whole day there, I would say Hollywood Studios. Start with Hollywood Studios. Make sure you have a full day plan for Magic Kingdom, and depending on who you are and if you like to drink around the world, or if you're really wanting to try all of the food at the food booths. Well, actually, no, you're in December, so food and wine is going to be a thing. But they do have the Festival of the Holidays. If you're wanting to try all the food around there, then yeah, you can spend most of the day, or if not all day, at Epcot. So I hope that helps. Let's see. Read books. You have a 15-night Hawaiian cruise booked for April of 2024. Bucket list for me. That is awesome. You're going to have a great time, and I hope you have a great time. I can't wait to hear about it. Let's see. We did the RIP tour 2 years, and when we got done with the tour, we went back to La Bamba, and everything was all cleared. Yeah, I figured. I never thought about going back to Cafe La Bamba after the RIP tour to see if there was still food there, but it makes complete and total sense that they would clear the buffet. After everyone left. Let's see. No Chip and Dale on the ship. Sadness. Honestly, yeah. Coda, do you know how upset Coda would have been if she didn't see Chip and Dale at all? She has to see Chip and Dale. Coda and Kitra are like one and the same. They have the same likes and dislikes and everything. And they both have an obsession with Chip and Dale. And it's adorable, and Coda would have been really sad. Let's see. Hey, we are doing a few Disney cruises in January. You're doing a few Disney cruises in January. That's awesome. Let's see. What's your cruise itinerary for January? So we're doing a Marvel Day at Sea cruise out of Fort Lauderdale in January. I forget the exact day. I think it's like the first or second Marvel Day at Sea cruise. It's like mid-January. I think it's the 14th or something like that. But yeah, we're doing a Marvel Day at Sea cruise in January. I'm super excited for that one. We're going to be sailing with Coda's parents again, and it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be our first ever Marvel Day at Sea cruise. I'm super excited to go on there and to review it for you guys and to show you guys what all is involved in a Marvel Day at Sea cruise, and to let you guys know whether or not it's worth it. But from what I've seen, it's worth it. So yeah, I'm excited to review that for you guys. Let's see. Your kids love SeaWorld too. Yeah, SeaWorld's a lot of fun. SeaWorld's actually one of Coda's favorite parks. Let's see. Any plans for this year's holiday season? So I would really like to get out to a Christmas party. I love the Very Merry Christmas parties. It's just something about the Christmas music and the Christmas lights around Main Street, USA that I really love, and the snow and just the whole overall atmosphere. I would love to go to a Very Merry Christmas party. Of course, it all depends on, finances and everything, because those tickets are expensive for the Very Merry Christmas party. I know a lot of people are going to be going to Jollywood Nights. I'm not going to be going to Jollywood Nights, but if anything, I would definitely make it a point to do the Very Merry Christmas party. But as far as anything else, definitely want to go to SeaWorld. We never got a chance to go out to SeaWorld last year for the Christmas celebration over there. I want to see Oh Wondrous Night. It's my favorite Christmas show ever at any of the theme parks, so that's really cool. SeaWorld's definitely an underrated place to go for Christmas stuff. Definitely going to Busch Gardens to check out some of their holiday stuff for Christmas Town. And, of course, Universal Studios. You can't forget about Universal Studios when it comes to the holiday season. You got Grinchmas, you got the Macy's Parade, you have all of that good stuff. Let's see, Snowfang, we started back up at our job this past Thursday, and it went well. Hey, that's awesome. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear everything is going well over there. Let's see. We're trying to decide between doing RIP at Orlando or Hollywood. We've been to Orlando Halloween Horror Nights twice. Your opinion? I would give Hollywood RIP tour a try. I would give Hollywood RIP tour a try for sure. If I had the money, I'd be doing an RIP tour over there, to be completely honest with you. And one thing that I love about the RIP tour over in Hollywood is that it includes your admission to Halloween Horror Nights. If over here in Orlando, the RIP tour does not include admission, which I think is crazy. That's like the one big thing that I don't like about the RIP tour over here in Orlando is that it doesn't include admission. You have to pay the $70+ to get into Halloween Horror Nights over here, and then on top of that, spend over $300 a person, possibly $400 a person to do the RIP tour. Whereas in Orlando, or in Hollywood, I said Orlando, wow. In Hollywood, it's included. So I would give that a shot. Let's see, are there plans to visit other theme parks outside of Disney and Universal in the future? Cedar Point, Knott's Berry Farm, and Hershey Park, to name a few. Yes, absolutely, 100%. I just have to lose a little bit more weight first because I don't want to go to those parks and not ride anything. So yeah, I need to lose a little bit more weight so that way I can ride some of the rides over there, and then we'll be good. It's no secret that I've gained a bunch of weight recently, so yeah, we're trying to lose a little bit of that before we go anywhere else outside of the Disney Universal bubble. Let's see, Heart 4746, hello from Nebraska, love watching your videos. They really helped my recent trip to Disney. Hey, that's awesome. I'm glad the videos helped you out. I'm definitely glad the videos helped you out. And that's like one of the greatest compliments that I could ever get is hearing that my videos helped you guys out. So that's great. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I'm glad you had an amazing time. Let's see. Me being sad because we don't get snow at December or because it's summer here. A very merry time Christmas party is definitely on the bucket list. Want to see some snow and not Santa in swim shorts surfing. Definitely for sure. It's worth it. It's worth it. I love the very merry Christmas parties. Let's see, what's my favorite movie of all time? Sorry about all the complicated questions. No, it's absolutely fine. It's a Q&A video, or it's a Q&A live stream. So you can ask me anything. Well, almost anything. My favorite movie of all time? It's a good question. I have several. I don't think I could ever narrow it down to just one, like, favorite movie of all time. It's got to be between Empire Strikes Back or the first Back to the Future movie. Those are my two favorites. And then there's Jurassic Park. Then there's Jurassic Park, the very first ever Jurassic Park movie. Those are my favorites. I can't pick one. Let's see. Zachary Hansen, hello. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's see. Coles, you love Cedar Point? Yeah, Coda really wants to get out to Cedar Point. So definitely when I lose a bunch more weight, we'll make it a point to go out to Cedar Point. Stay hydrated, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it's been a minute since I've mentioned this. If you guys haven't done so already, go ahead and leave a like on the stream as it greatly helps us out. It helps YouTube recognize that this channel is actually relevant and helps push it out to a lot more people. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Let's see. Oh, wow, it includes admission. That's amazing. There's no on-site hotels at Hollywood, though, right? Not technically. There is a hotel that's like right across the street from Universal Hollywood. What kind of music is playing right now? This is not my playlist. I don't do the smooth jazz. Let's just start that over. So yeah, there is a hotel like right near the turnstiles. I haven't stayed there personally. I would like to stay there at some point just to review it, but there is a hotel kind of close, and there's other hotels that are semi-close, but there's like a Hilton that's like on property, but no like official Universal on-site hotels over in Hollywood now. Let's see. Did I miss a couple of chats? I think I did. Holy cow, I think I missed a couple of chats. Hello from Nebraska. I love watching your videos. They really... Oh, wait, I read that one. What's my favorite movie of all time? I read that one. Okay, never mind. I'm good. Let's see. I love your channel for a couple of reasons, but I would like to say that this is the first live stream I've ever been able to catch, and we appreciate how you try to answer everyone on it. I try my best, and it definitely helps that I'm a bit of a smaller channel, small-ish channel, like channels that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, people have to, you know, either donate or use a super chat in order to get noticed. I try my best to answer as many people in the chat as possible, so that way people don't feel the need to donate in order to be noticed. So yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. I got back from my Alaska cruise in July. It was amazing. Your videos helped me to prepare, and I just want to say thanks. Hey, Zachary Hansen, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, and I'm glad that the videos helped you out. Definitely glad that the videos helped you out, my man. Thank you. Let's see. When you were in Vancouver using Uber, was it expensive? And did you use them to head back to the airport after your trip? Yes, we did use them to head back to the airport after our trip. It depends on your definition of expensive. Everyone's definition of expensive is different. I will say, to get from the Pan Pacific Hotel to Stanley Park, it was only $10. So if that's expensive to you, then it's expensive. To us, it wasn't expensive. For 3 people to hop in an Uber and to get to Stanley Park, that wasn't bad. And then it was like $15 to get back, because you had to go all the way around Stanley Park in order to get back to the hotel. And the fare to get from the port to the airport with Uber, I want to say it was between $40 and $50, but it was like a 30+ minute ride. It was like a 30+ minute ride. So it all depends. It all depends. But definitely do your research. Download Uber, download Lyft, and compare the prices. Because sometimes you can find a ride that's cheaper on one of the 2 platforms, sites, apps. Let's see. With Epic Universe progressing as quickly as it is, do you think Disney will step it up with offerings and service within the parks? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Based off of what we've been seeing with Disney in the parks right now, is they've been letting things slide. They've been slacking with a lot of things. Maintenance has been going down the toilet with a bunch of things. I don't think that Disney is going to be feeling the need to step anything up later. Like, we need to see Epic Universe pull in epic numbers, and we need to see Disney have a sharp decline in attendance and revenue in order for them to actually consider doing anything to try and compete with Epic Universe. Because right now, they got nothing. There is nothing that they have announced that is like set in stone concrete that's coming anytime soon that they could use to compete with Epic Universe. And even then, if Disney wanted to, say, build a brand new land, build a brand new attraction, build a brand new park, it'll take them 20 years to do it. Just look at what they're doing with Epcot. Just look what they're doing with Epcot and, you know, with everything else on property. No, Disney ain't going to do nothing. To put it bluntly, Disney's not going to do anything. But, you know, I would love to see Disney do something. You know, my hope is that Epic Universe kicks Disney's rear end into gear, and I hope that Disney feels the need to do something to compete, because competition is good. And the people that win when it comes to that is us. The people that go to the parks, you know? So, the more competition, the better, in my opinion. And my dad just popped into the live stream. They're at Epcot right now. My mom and dad are at Epcot right now, and it looks like they're doing Soarin'. My dad absolutely loves Soarin'. So, Dad, I hope you're having fun. Let's see. Gloria Washington. I love the Alaska cruise videos. It's a bucket list cruise for me. It's definitely worth it. You don't necessarily have to do it through Disney if you want to experience Alaska. I mean, being in the Disney bubble is definitely a lot of fun. But yeah, definitely make it a point to go out on an Alaska cruise with any cruise line for that matter, because just the overall atmosphere and the setting is just glorious. It's gorgeous. I love it. And it's definitely something that needs to be experienced by everyone. Let's see. What's my favorite thing to do at Disney? Favorite thing to do at Disney? It's a good question. People Mover. People Mover. I have to do People Mover every time I go to Disney. Gotta do it. So, yeah. People Mover. And eat at Ohana. I love eating at Ohana. Let's see. Which Disney cruise is my favorite? Like, as far as itinerary is concerned, Alaska. Alaska is my favorite. But as far as ship is concerned, Fantasy. The Fantasy is hands down my favorite Disney Cruise Line ship. I love it. And I'm super excited to go back for 8 nights. Let's see. Zachary, a hack you can do on your next Disney cruise is if you go to Cabanas, get cookies, and then go down to ice cream and make an ice cream sandwich. We've done that before. And it's really good. I think Coda did that on Castaway Cay one time. I think we were in the adult-only area on Castaway Cay in Serenity Bay, and she did that. She came back, and she's had a cookie ice cream sandwich. It's really good. I've done that before. It's good. Yes, do it. Let's see. I've also seen people do like make Coke floats with that. You know, they get soda in a cup and then they fill it with ice cream, and they've made their own like root beer or Coke floats. Try that too if you're into that sort of thing. Let's see. Are the cookies that Coda is making done yet? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if they're done yet. I don't smell anything right now, so I don't know. Let's see. I noticed from Twitter you and Coda ordered magic bands, and I wanted to ask, are they available on the Disney Dream? Thank you. No, they are not available on the Disney Dream. Right now, the magic bands are available only on the Fantasy and the Wish. So, for those of you guys who don't know, we have the Disney bands that have been ordered, and these are going to be used on our cruise on the Disney Fantasy. These are the two Disney Cruise Line exclusive bands that you can get. You can see Captain Mickey on one side, Captain Minnie on the other, and you can see Pluto down here as well, and Chip and Dale. So if you're sailing on right now the Wish and the Fantasy, you can order these for your cruise, and they'll be able to be used to unlock your stateroom door. You can use this to charge things to your room. You can link your photos to it, and it lights up and vibrates with different things on board the ship. Like I had someone on Twitter tell me that these will light up and vibrate if you're in the Skyline Lounge and the actual Skyline changes. So that's really cool. Little things like that I want to see, you know, this interact with. So we're going to be wearing these throughout the entire cruise, and we're going to be making a video reviewing these for you guys to let you know if it's worth it or not, because right now these aren't cheap. These are like $35 or something, $30, between $30 and $35 if you buy them ahead of time. Per person. So they're definitely not cheap, and I want to know if it's like actually worth it to buy and use for your cruise. You know what I mean? So it's really cool. I'm super excited to try it out. And it comes in a cool little box. It comes in a cool little box like this. Really? So you guys get the gist. Leave that over here. Let's see. What are the best boarding times to get? Well, my thing is glitching out here. What are the best boarding times to get? The earlier the better. The earlier the better. You know, in my opinion, like for a lot of people, it's their first time cruising. You know, and you want to get every bit of time on board the ship that you can. It just makes sense. So the earlier the better, but obviously pay attention to what time you're actually going to be able to get to the port realistically before you pick a port arrival time. But yeah, for us, the earlier the better. I want to get on board the ship. I want to get to eating. I want to get to, you know, just doing everything. I want to get the cruise started, and most people do that as well. So in my opinion, the earlier the better. Let's see. I really appreciate how honest you are when it comes to theme parks. Unlike some other YouTubers, you are easily one of the best out of all of them. Hey, thank you so much. That really makes me happy. Thank you so much. Those kind of comments really help, you know, because there are a lot, and I mean a lot, of other theme park YouTubers out there. And hearing that I'm your particular favorite, or that you think I'm the best, that really means a lot. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Let's see. My dad. Let's see. I noticed you made a live stream while editing your video, and I would love to see you do one of those again. Maybe do it for thumbnails too. So here's the thing. I would love to do something like that again. However, I know that my computer cannot handle it, because I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter or anything, but my computer, my laptop that I'm using right now, has been going down the toilet. It has gotten so slow, and I really need to upgrade. However, the computer that I want to upgrade to, and you kind of need to upgrade to if you're using a Mac, is upwards of $2,000 base level. And talking to other content creators who use Macs, like Kevin Heimbach and Jackie Super Enthused, they all have Macs. They've upgraded their computers, and they all went through the same thing that I'm doing right now with my computer. So I had to literally clean out my computer. I had to factory reset everything, and and restart everything from scratch in order to try and get this thing to keep working. Because if I wasn't able to factory reset it and get it to where it is now, then I would have had to cancel that January cruise that we're doing to afford a new laptop. But thankfully, it's, knock on wood, it's working right now. It's working right now, and I'm able to live stream the way I am, and I'm able to live stream my video games on the second channel, which, by the way, I have a second channel, Theme Park Arcade. We are currently live streaming The Last of Us. Go ahead and check that out. Subscribe to that channel over there. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers over there. And on our last live stream, we had jump scare alerts. So if you donated $1, it would jump scare me. Y'all abused me in that last live stream, so definitely check that one out. But yeah, what was the question again? Oh yeah, with the state that my laptop is in right now, I wouldn't be able to edit a video while live at the same time. That's just way too taxing on my computer. So hopefully one day in the future, I'll be able to do that. Let's see, go to a Florida Southern hockey game. Maybe one day, for sure. Let's see, Gloria, what house are you most excited for at Halloween Horror Nights this year, taking my son for the first time? For me personally, Dueling Dragons. I am super excited for Dueling Dragons. That roller coaster has a special place in my heart. I absolutely love it. I love the lore of everything, and there's so much stuff that they can do with that haunted house that is going to be my #1 most anticipated haunted house. Let's see, Nightbot. Have you ever bought anything from Shop Disney? Yes, I have. And typically it arrives fairly quickly. I don't know if that's because I live in Florida, but typically it arrives fairly quickly. Let's see, have I used them? I ordered them. Any reviews on how well it works? Yeah, I haven't used them yet, unfortunately. Let's see, how much did the Magic Band cost? They were about $30 if you ordered them ahead of time. $30 if you ordered them ahead of time, and I think on the cruise ship they're between $35 and $40. Don't remember for sure. Let's see. Just got off our first ever cruise on the Wish, having gone to the parks for years. I will say DCL is better than the parks. Yes, 100%, absolutely. If you can only afford one, go on a cruise. Go on a Disney cruise if you want that Disney magic and you want that Disney feeling. The cruises are so much better. Let's see, I cruise in November, and our time frame to order Magic Bands is coming up in a month. Yes, definitely go ahead and make sure you order your bands ahead of time. Make sure you budget for it as well if you're wanting one for every member of the family. Let's see, let's go ahead and start wrapping this up soon. Go ahead and drop your last minute questions. Any other questions that you might have for me, go ahead and drop them down in the comment section below, or not the comment section, in the chat. And we'll start wrapping this thing up here. Let's see, Rebooksy Tacos. My MacBook Pro was $3,400. I'm glad I did it. Check around Black Friday time. That's when I got mine. And get a Best Buy card, 0% APR for 36 months. Well worth it. Interesting. Yeah, that's exactly the MacBook that I was wanting, the MacBook Pro, the M2. Like base level, like if I wanted to get the like cheapest, it's like $2,000. But yeah, a beefed up one would be like $3,400. That's the one I want. Let's see, do you prefer original haunted houses or houses based on IP? I prefer originals. In my opinion, Halloween Horror Nights truly shines when they do original property haunted houses. Because some of my favorites of years past have been original haunted houses and not based off of IPs. Let's see, I watched your live stream on your other channel and that jump scare made me laugh. Yeah, y'all abused me. I'm happy that I don't have to worry about that, jump scare over here on this live stream. But, all right. So if no one else has any other questions, then I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here. Thank you all so much for coming out to today's live stream. I really appreciate it. We had a lot of people tune in here. I think we hit about 80 people at one point watching this live stream. So thank you all so much. Once again, leave a like if you haven't done so already and subscribe to the channel. We are going to be going out to Universal Studios tomorrow, so you can expect a couple of videos to come out on Monday and Tuesday from that experience. And then, of course, we have opening night that is going to be coming your way very, very soon. We're going to be at Universal Studios for Halloween Horror Nights the entire opening weekend. And, of course, we're heading on out to Universal Studios Hollywood for that opening night. And we have our cruise on the Disney Fantasy on Bermuda. So a lot of content coming your way in the very near future. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you haven't done so already. And if you guys want early and ad-free access to the cruise line content, make sure you join our Patreon down in the description below. Any tier will get you guys early and ad-free content. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Have a wonderful night, ladies and gentlemen.